The audio that you're hearing is coming from the Insta360 mic air through the Go Ultra, all right? And one of the questions that people have asked is, can you remove the camera and still get the mic? Yes, you can. This is gonna be a full rundown of the Insta360 mic airs connected to the Go Ultra, and a quick rundown is this. You can only connect one mic at a time to the camera, all right, when it's using Bluetooth. You do get to connect both mics using the dongle, and it is a mono track. There are some settings that you get when you connect mics using the dongle, which I'll run you through in just a second as we go through it. So this is gonna be about 5 to 10 minute video, and I think it'll cover everything that everybody wants to know. I'll run you through both examples of the audio so you can kind of figure that out. So the first thing that we wanna do, we'll go ahead and turn this on, okay? We'll go to our settings down here, all right? And then if I swipe over, I tap on Bluetooth. Now, right now, both of these mics they were in the Wi-Fi pairing mode. There are two pairing modes for these mics. There's Wi-Fi and there's Bluetooth. This continues to be an issue, so I'm gonna talk about it very briefly. But essentially, when I turn this mic on, you will see the light go either teal or blue. Right now, it is in the teal setting. If I double tap this, it will go into the blue setting. When it is just turned on and it's blinking slowly, it is trying to connect to a device that it is already connected to. If it is not connected to a device, because I deleted it from all my devices, then you have to go into the pairing mode. So what you have to do is make sure that you have, first off, that it is set into the correct pairing mode. So if I want to connect to the dongle has to be plugged into the device. It has to be, turned on. And then I need to make sure that this is in the Wi-Fi pairing mode, which is this teal one. Then what I have to do is turn the mic off. And then when I go to turn it on, I just hold the button down until it goes into pairing mode. And I'm going to show you that right now. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and turn it into Bluetooth mode. So the light will now switch over. Okay, that is a blue light. I am now going to hold this button down until it turns off. And then what I'm going to do is hold this down until it turns on and goes into a fast blink, which shows that it's in pairing mode. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, there's the fast pairing mode. Now what I go is, now I go to my Insta360 Go Ultra, and I'm going to hit retry. It will pop up immediately, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pair this mic, just like this. And now the mic is paired. And you get some nice little options here between start recording, stop recording, all of these other things. And I say, got it, all right? So now my mic is paired, and you can see the audio coming through right there. If I put the mic on my chest, it actually does connect over the mic Lark M2. So now I've got it in the exact same position, all right? If I swipe out of here and I press record, the audio that you are now hearing, even though it's not coming, you're not seeing this visual, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the Insta360 mic air through the Go Ultra, all right? And one of the questions that people have asked is, can you remove the camera and still get the mic? Yes, you can, okay? So you can see right now that the camera is still recording and I'm still getting audio from that, all right? That's all going on right there, and I can put it right back in. Everything keeps working. So that is really nice. I still get the visual, I still get the audio, I get everything, plus the mic air, which is absolutely incredible. Now, I already explained that you cannot connect two mics to the camera through Bluetooth. That's just something we cannot do. But if I want to connect the mics to the camera through the dongle, I can do two mics, but I have to do one thing first. The first thing I need to do is scroll down here. Oh wait, first I gotta stop this recording, okay? Then what I need to do is scroll down, go over, and I'm going to tap, it's showing me a battery level. That's nice, I get to see the battery level of the mic air. I'm gonna tap this, and I'm going to disconnect, okay? The reason that that's important is because I need to switch the mode. So now that I have disconnected this mic air, you can see it's looking for a Bluetooth connection. I'm going to double tap, and it's going to take me into the Wi-Fi pairing mode. All right? Well, not pairing mode. It's just in the Wi-Fi mode. So now when I connect this dongle here, you're going to see, actually I'm going to connect it this way so you can see. All right? When I connect this dongle here, you're going to see that it's popping up, and it automatically connected. All right? Now it's my second mic, the way that I paired these. So this is my first mic connected. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. You're going to see this come on, and I'm not going to hold it. I just want it to turn on, and it will connect almost automatically. It is very, very fast to do this connection, and I really like how smooth these guys work. Okay? So now that these are both connected, if I scroll out of this, you're going to see, look at this. We have the audio coming through. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and hit recording. And this is the first mic. You can see it right there going through the camera, right? Everybody can see this very clearly, all right? And then we have this. Now, one thing to note is I can't remove the camera now because number one, the button is actually like right there, okay? So there's no way that I could even press the button to remove the camera. But number two, the audio doesn't, as far as I know, the audio is not going to the camera. It's going through this main pod, right? Because we have a USB-C connection. So it's going through this pod to the camera. So if you were to remove the camera, it shouldn't work, right? That just makes sense logically. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to this one because this one has the little dead cat, and that should help with any sort of plosives or anything going on here. So you can see that audio stuff going on. I think that this is really nice as far as the audio goes. I feel like the Mic Air is doing a good job. And if you do want this whole setup, then you can have the dual mics if you need it. I think that at this point, while I still love the Lark A1, where's my Lark A1? The Lark A1s, these are some of my favorites. I'll go ahead and switch the audio back to my main audio really quickly. These are some of my favorite options for the camera, okay? They are extremely discreet. They give you stereo audio, which I do have to check with this, whether or not I'm getting stereo. They have a nice little tiny dongle. They got dead cats and all that kind of stuff. But these give you the ability to control the camera better, just like with some of the different functions. And if you want to go Bluetooth, they do that better. So that's why I would say you should probably go ahead and get the Mic Air if you're getting the Ultra. But if you have the Lark A1s, then they do work well with this whole setup, and I've done a lot of videos with that. We're going to go ahead and stop the recording here just so that I can show you the settings. So if we go out of this, all right, and we scroll down, and I come over here, and we go to the, it should be audio settings, okay? We have the external microphone, and gain control and Bluetooth mic gain. So you actually do have some controls over those two features, external mic gain and Bluetooth mic gain, if we want to turn these up or down. So you can go up or down 18 or 9 decibels, which is, I mean, that's a lot. So you can kind of figure that out for yourself, which one you think sounds best. We can go all the way down to -18 and all the way up to +9. And currently, everything was at the 0 decibel mark. So that should give you guys a pretty good understanding of these mics. If there is any troubleshooting that you have to do, what I recommend doing is making sure you completely delete it from the camera, and then make sure that you are in the correct mode. This has been the biggest problem, is whether or not you're in the Wi-Fi mode or the Bluetooth mode for the pairing. And you have to turn it, once you get it in the correct mode, you have to turn the mic off and then hold it down as it's turning on to set it into the pairing mode. And you might have to set the pairing with this guy. There's a little button right here that you might have to press to pair. And so you just have to keep that, you know, I just lost both of these, but watch what happens if I turn this one back on. You're gonna see this. If I go 1, 2, and I switch over to Bluetooth mode, it should connect to this immediately. Look at that, boom, it just connected. And now I have Bluetooth audio back on here that you can see coming through, okay? So that's what I would say with the Mic Air. I'm really happy with it. I haven't heard the audio yet out of the double mic, but I'm about to with you guys. And so that should be helpful for everyone who's trying to figure this out. My personal recommendation at the end of this is that I would only get the Lark A1s if you're using this for like the iPhone and other stuff, but I think that the Mic Airs are gonna be able to give you all of that plus the iPhone capability, and then you'll be happy. You can kind of fine tune it a little bit and get what you want, and you should be good. So that would be my final thoughts. I hope this helps you. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember, either we're gonna sink or swim, so let's rise with the tide, and I'll see you on the flip side.